So what's a jigger anyway? It's one of these. It's what we use to get precise measurements when making cocktails. These are both Japanese style jiggers. You see how they're sort of skinny in the middle. This is a bell style jigger because it's rounded. I actually find this one a little bit easier to use because it has a nice weight to it. The most important thing to look for in a jigger is to make sure that it is marked with the actual measurements. It's very surprising how many people make jiggers and don't tell you what they're measuring. A quote-unquote standard jigger is 1.5 ounces on the big end and 1 ounce on the smaller end, but a lot of them don't come in those measurements. These are both 2 ounces and 1 ounce. This one's 1 ounce and half an ounce. These have measurements marked on the inside, so on the 2 ounce side, there's a line inside where you can get to 1.5, and on the 1 ounce side, there's a line where you can get to half an ounce. So these are super versatile. It is very important that you buy a jigger that has the measurements marked, and having them marked on the inside for gradations of measurement is super helpful. The one thing you're gonna have a hard time finding is 3/4 of an ounce. I happen to have this jigger here that does measure 3/4 of an ounce. The other thing that's hard to find is 1/4 ounce. So I actually have this measuring cup. It's just made of plastic. It's not really intended for cocktails, but it certainly can be used that way. It does have 1/4 of an ounce marked in here, along with half, 1, 1.5, and 2. The only thing it's missing is the elusive 3/4. So I have seen these in metal at bars. I have seen some bartenders out in the world actually using something like this. I've never actually seen one in a store, but that doesn't mean that you can't find one. So that's what a jigger is. Just be on the lookout to make sure it has measurements marked and you'll be in good shape.